Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's Soul King Crew TCG, and who do we have and what do you do today?
This is Andrew, and I played Whitebeard and a top 4 at an almost 100-person event.
Alright man, let's get right to it.
Alright, so pretty sure this is a staple. 4 Namis. I have about like 20 straw hats, so I like almost never whiff. Your 4 Otamas, 2K counters. Sometimes you play them, because if you're versing like the mirror match and you already have your Whitebeard and they play like a Marco, then you just play Otama, put 2 on the Whitebeard, and then you pop the Marco. 4 Radicals, also a staple. Now I play 1 Chopper. I made room for 1 Chopper, just because, you know, late game they might throw out like their Vistas or Kobe's or whoever, so they either don't have an answer to this, so it's a free block, or they have to exhaust resources to like rest it or KO it, so it's pretty good.
Would you bump it more?
See, my other tech is also the 1 guard point. You know, just a little spice. It just adds another, just 1 Dawn, 3K boost. So I feel like maybe I'll try and bump it. I'll explain why once I get to a certain card, but we'll see. This card, a 1-of, just because it's a little spice, and if they like swing with a 8K into a 6K, I could just use 1 card because it's a 3K counter.
Pretty good.
4 Sanji, purely a 2K counter. Honestly, I might switch him for a Brook, just because, I don't know, maybe I do want to play Brook for like the early bodies, like maybe in a Keen. But yeah, I almost never play him, so might as well just play the Brook. For this one, another 2K counter, just because he's 3 cost 3K, I almost never play him as well, just because there's so many answers. 2 Vistas. This is the card that I'm still iffy about. I don't know if I want to play him. If anything, I'll keep him at 2, but I really have to decide if I like him. I don't think, out of like 7 rounds today, I don't think I used Vista at all today. Maybe once out of like 7 games. So maybe I'll take it out for, I don't know, maybe a Tony and a Chopper and maybe a 2K, who knows.
Seems pretty good.
Another one, 2K counter. Even if I don't verse, if I verse a leader that's a 5K beater, I almost never play him for 4 and then put 1 Dawn, because that's just, you're exhausting 5 Dawn for a 5K swing. So most of the 2Ks are purely 2Ks. Then 1 Luffy, 2 Frankie. They're essentially the same people. They're both searchable by Nami, 4K 6 beater. And then 3 of him, again 4K 6 beater. Just split it half and half because I play 3 Marco.
And how do you like Marco?
I like it in the mirror match. They don't really run jet pistol, so he's good. I could just block and then ditch a card. So that's why I like him. 4 Luffys. Honestly, I just love him. At one point I took him out, but then I put him back in, and there's just so many games when I have him in hand and my opponent's at 0 life. I swing with my bodies on board, try and bait out counter, play him, put 5 Dawn, swing 11, and then like I've won multiple games like that. For the more 5 drops, just 2 of him. I prefer to have more of the 6 drops than the 5, just because I can play like 4 drop and then have like 1 Dawn up for like a Chopper or guard point or beam.
See why you play the 1 drops.
Yep. They come in clutch a lot of the times. 3 Ace, just good for board control or the added aggro. He's just really great. I had him at 4, but then like you really want to see more counters, because with Whitebeard you're on a time bomb. And so far at 3 I still see him, so that's pretty good. And then just 4 Whitebeard. Honestly, he's like the MVP. Honestly, I would say the MVP is like Whitebeard and Luffy. He just makes your leader 8K. So if you're versing like a rush deck, a lot of their like 5K beaters, they have to exhaust like 3 Dawn to swing an 8K, and then I just have to block 1. And then yeah, he's just really good.
And you would think this version of Whitebeard is better than the regular plain old Whitebeard?
I think in overall matchups, I think this is better suited for like the overall setting. That's how I feel about it because you have a lot of counters and you can go aggro if you want to with like these. And if they want to clear board, they have to at least put like one Dawn to like. Most of your swingers are like 6k plus.
I get you. Alright, YouTube, this is Soul King Crew TCG, and we're signing off. Once again, guys, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know down below if you guys are interested in more IRL deck profiles. Peace.